What do you mean everything I need? It better be in this one. This document contains a single URL. Words of Frubikin? Alright. Here we go again. In this brand new special place. Interestingly, here, let me look at this. It's got this little phone number in the corner. That might be the phone number that texted Tanya's phone and was like, "You're in danger, lady." I am Professor Rubikin, and I'm here to rel you the truth. The science is lying to you. You can't spell too good. I don't know how good of a scientist that could possibly mean. Imagine if humans, rather than being the generation of consciousness, were in a sort of parasitic relationship with it. What if the consciousness was an underlying, inseparable factor of reality, existing outside of and unconditioned to be human brains? We've all got a parasite in our brain, and we're not really us right now. The current you that you think you are is the worm. If the worm was taken out, you'd be totally different. Isn't that crazy? We know animals don't possess consciousness. How did humans come by it? And why does Professor Ripkin know the word possesses to be inaccurate in this context? The existence of the hard problem conscious, look here, okay, among other things, suggests that consciousness, in fact, cannot be understood through traditional scientific means. A correlation between electric impulses and conscious phenomenon is evident. Yet how can we even begin to categorize the raw feelings? Okay. In the philosophy of the mind, the hard problem of consciousness is to explain why and how humans and other organisms have qualia, phenomenal consciousness, or subjective experience. It is contrasted with the easy problems of explaining how and why physical systems give a human being the ability to discriminate, to integrate information, and to perform behavioral functions such as watching, listening, and speaking. The easy problems are amended to functional explanation, that is, explanations that are mechanical or behavioral, since each physical system can be explained purely by reference to the structure and dynamics that underpin the phenomenon. Proponents of the hard problem argue that it is categorically different from the easy problem, since no mechanistics or behavioral explanation could explain the character of an experience, not even in principle. Even after all the relevant function facts are explicated, they argue there will still remain a further question. Why is the performance of these functions accompanied by experience? Whoa! That's crazy. To bolster their case, proponents of the hard problem frequently turn to various philosophical thought experiments involving the claimed affidability of color experience, so the claimed unknowing ability of foreign state consciousness, such as the explanation of being a bat. I assume this of color experiences might be that concept where it's like, technically we'll never actually truly know whether the color that I identify as red is the same as your red, even if we're both like, neither of us are colorblind, we both look at a thing, because we were both told our whole life that that is red, we would never technically know whether the thing we're looking at is the same red sort of thing, such that our experience is fundamentally different in a way that we can't actually figure out or something like that. Qualia, obviously, cannot exist outside the context of a singular mind. This is different from any physical phenomena we've ever researched, thus it is not unreasonable to assume consciousness to be a quality that exists unrelated to the meat machine of the brains. Such perspectives was prevalent even among the older ones, so a term has emerged, the prince. Humans seem to have evolved an analog meat and fluid system, the brain, that conceptually mimics the inner workings of the prince, so well that the prince was gradually fooled into thinking he was looking in a mirror. And when he saw his reflection dance a certain way, he would occasionally think it would be fun to dance the same way. And that's how the pain and suffering of the prince emerged. Humans are on their own nothing, simply meat machines mimicking the grand consciousness. The grand consciousness, however, grants them the great depths of knowledge by letting them be its host, thus the human race prevails. Okay, so there's some vague concept of a thing, of a grand consciousness, and the only reason we feel like we have experiences or anything like that is because the grand consciousness likes to mimic the things that our body physically does, and therefore gives us a feeling as if we chose to do that or something, you know, like the idea of choice, maybe? Sometimes a work of art makes so many human mirrors act the same way. The prince thinks that the work is a creature to inhabit dance with. A clear example is the case of Chet Murray. Aw, boo. Broken leg. Sucks to suck. Okay. Chet Murray is the creator of the Dada dog. It is a powerful pictorial agent called a meme in the modern... Yeah, it's a meme. Wow, a blurred version we can see here. It is stated in the article, what began as a harmless picture was later used by a supremacist group consisting primarily of young white male adults. Its insane popularity is difficult to explain, as millions of such pictorial agents were born every day and forgotten in a matter of minutes. Apart from its illustriousness, this artistic presence has had a rather tragic and ironic fate. It almost seems to have gone completely opposite to the author's intentions, ultimately killing the author by the hands of the supremacist group. Basically, yeah, the death of an artist. The death of an artist is the concept of, like, when you separate an artist so much from a human being that it doesn't matter who made it or where they came from, you know, it's like the art is its own existence sort of thing. The controlled method of creating the ultra-influence works on any media. For many years, I've worked with my colleague, friend, and low-tier What are you censoring this word? Professor Lawrence. Since the aforementioned example was made without premeditation and had an effect, it was due to pure luck. It is believed that media items of high efficiency can only be created intuitively. This is not true. We have been controlled by the Order of Blank, who utilized the artificially crafted mimetic agents in order to control society. The memes are controlling society. Our kids are led by the jokes of the thing. Video games are destroying the universe. Scientifically, it's all the only case. Professor Lawrence was the one who devised the generalist method of creating such works and controlling them. The special forces tried to shut him up, but you can't hide. Here's a link to his original scientific paper. The password may not be revealed openly, but the daemon knows it. Look at answer.txt base folder. I trust your judgment. Whoa. This? Okay, I went to the answer.txt which was in the game files under Steam of your thing, and it said parasites was the word. I don't really want to download this stuff. Okay, a generalized guide to the creation of ultra-influencing work of any media. This shows the method used to do it. Okay, so the document's basically talking about the idea of a meme is a thing of media that became so popular that it became a mind of its own and has like a force on social manipulation or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So your meme, if you make it right enough, can contact the dwellers, and then the dwellers can cause it to have social effects in the universe via basically inhabiting it. We want to create an artificial nanosphere dweller, surrogate mother of controllable things. Methodology was... Okay, so you want to put one of the dwellers inside of a person so they can be like a surrogate of them. Possibly Tanya, I guess, in this case. The Dongon seem to have found a way to communicate with one of more suitable higher class nanosphere identities. For security reasons, we will not disclose its real name and refer to it as the Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes! By modifying the rituals of the Dogons, we are able to develop a reliable process for creating our own artificial new sphere dweller. Practical applications. We will gather a group of people who, for the purpose of this experiment, are told to create a tulpa with a predetermined appearance. While the brethren believe that the individual tulpas belong to them only and don't have a way of contacting each other, the very starting conditions of the pulper's appearance, character, and the same meditation practices have led to the birth of a psychotic creature that persists beyond their individual minds. From now on, the creature will be referred to as L, such as Lila. No connection to Death Note, thank you. A combined vision of her character would form an ever-changing yet relatively lively dweller who was completely artificial in her nature. So they created Lila by all making it a concept of a dude-up, and all their concepts mushed together to become kind of a person. So we basically had a bunch of people, which was Lawrence and all these kids that he adopted, coming together to create a new god. In order for L to exist, it needs a fixed amount of so-called psychic energy. In the more primitive times, the main reason of releasing this was human sacrifice. As the human race developed, ancient Egyptians were the first to acquire a sort of psychic accumulator instead of archaic human murder. They would use a more quantitative, less powerful method of animal sacrifice. Okay. The more people know about the dweller, the more characteristics, as well as psychological energy it borrows. So these people just created a god. And as long as they were all believing in it and using their minds to like think about the god, it does exist. But they were trying to not call the real god, just like a new one, like not a pre-existing thing. And they were like, we have to maintain it via what people used to use, human sacrificing. But we're not going to do that because we're nice. We're only going to sacrifice Tanya. It's fine. In an unlikely scenario, we lose control of Rael. All necessary steps of regaining it described in the locked document on the main computer. The password is first gold. Okay. Complete elimination. Yes. We were able to successfully implement a stable dude. A detailed report in stuff. Cancelled of leg bones. ... Dog is not L's child. T is still active at the moment of this paper's release. First successful child of L. T has diverged from the expanded meme format and was given a longer lifespan. Despite the significantly raised in vitality due to the form of medium, T seems to have not amassed the requirement of Blink. Here's first gold now. Okay, so we created our own goddess named Lila using Tanya's body to do so. I don't know if we sacrificed her too. No, she was already made. I guess we was just a sacrifice to keep her going or something like that. The first child, it said, of Lila was named T. It was different in some way, but maybe T is that thing that was controlling William, like that split personality thing I thought it was. It's the remainder of the documents you've read before. Emergency handling. In an unlikely case of L going out of control of its useless trying to regain control, kill her. Yes, you've read correctly, my dear William. Lila needs to be no more. The only way to stop her existence is by killing a god. Getting rid of all of her hosts. Anybody who has ever come in contact with her is a potential host. After all, if nobody knows about her, she can't exist. You must kill the believers to kill the god. That's honestly, that's vibes. She can feed off their energy. But without human hosts, she cannot do anything. She is a construct of thought, unable to live independently of people's knowledge of her. Remember that, Will. Okay, we got different pages. So that's it? Alright, let's go murder 16, at least 3 different people, right? It's interesting because I've learned that I have to kill people, but not exactly like how to do that. However, whoa, hey guy. I was gonna say I've got this wheel, which goes to like the boiler room, and I'm like, do I have to go blow up the school to kill all the kids who possibly know about the fact that we made like a god and then myself? Howdy. I'm Special Agent Arnold Hill, and you're not supposed to be in this apartment. William Clark, correct? Please come with us, would you? Oh no! Make a shocked face. Don't let them know that you're nervous. Oh, the inability to make expressions is actually quite useful. That was the end of that one? What? Hello? I didn't even die that one. I need to know what happened at the cop place. I need to know the situation. It's interesting that me having this wheel has continued through every version. I haven't really gained much information, but I kind of feel like I need to blow up the school, right? I haven't gotten upstairs before. Let's not talk to them, because now I feel like I shouldn't get emotionally attached, given I assume they're all in the know about the problem situation. Oh, there's so many places I haven't been before. The game expands ever so largely all the time. Hello? There's nothing in here? Interesting. Oh, there's a little thing at the door. Classroom 598. I'm just gonna write down any 3 number combinations because vaguely that seems familiar to something. There's like a letter right here. The philosopher Thomas Nagel's position in his 1974 paper, What Is It Like to Be a Bat? That it is incorrect to claim that something felt, like the color red, is the same as the impulses in the brain creating it. He believes that subjective experiences are unexplainable, at least scientifically, because every subjective phenomenon is essentially connected to the... Yes, everything can only be seen through your eyes, so who's to say ever, if your red is my red? And it seems inevitable that an objective physical theory will abandon that point of view. Yep. The handwriting here is really horrible. Apart from Calmer's other formulations of the hard problems of conscience include: how is it that some organisms are subjects of experience? Why does awareness of a sensory information exist at all? Why does qualia exist? Oh, here comes Chester. Why is there a subjective component to experience? Why are we philosophical zombies? I did see something kind of interesting that was similar to that, basically. Yeah, like the whole idea of the parasite that I was talking about earlier. And people were using it as in terms of like a story. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a story where humanity found out that we were actually an alien embedded inside of this body? And if you were to remove the alien, that's actually us in this human form is actually a completely different species that we took over, such that we are in that way the entire bad guy of the universe. And everyone was like, someone should write a book about that. It's definitely an interesting concept that I haven't personally heard before. What if we were the parasites? Oh, creepy. Okay, yeah. You've unlocked a new palette. No walk. Oh, there's a skull behind here? The hell is this? Why is there a skull behind this poster? Did I draw that? I need to find Martha's classroom before I go to the roof. Oh, I didn't even know I was going to the roof. Is this her classroom? Does it say Martha's classroom right here? Obviously, she's the most important person who uses this room, so it should say. 908. I don't know what room your classroom is, but I guess it's this one. I was already in here a second ago. Hey guys! I don't remember why I'm looking for Martha, honestly. Isn't it, like, scary? I've heard all the destruction of self-talk, but it's always sounded kind of creepy and edgy. It's like the talk of the school. Everyone's talking about the destruction of self. Like, we're all really into it right now. It's the real phase. I wanted to try telepathy at some point. But the very prospect of losing myself to a tulpa scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to become a goddess. I just kind of wanted to hold one for a little bit. You know, like Kumar and Og Gigi? It's not about destruction, Mandy. All destruction, all pain, honesty comes from this, divide, I guess. The self, I mean. The self is, by its essence, a divide. The moment you start dividing the inner and outer, problems come. How can you not do that, though? You have your body and mine, so do I. It's so weird that we even do think that way. Inner, outer, those are just words, honestly. Whoa, you guys watched Severance, didn't you? I freaking knew it. So you have a bubble, and you say it's your bubble, and I have a bubble, and I'm like, this is my friggin' bubble, don't fucking touch it. Uh-huh. And then they pop, and suddenly it's just the air. How can you say it's my air? Ah, we're all just one bubbly conscience, you say? Hey, Jay, I think he's here again. That's crazy. You have eyes on the back of your head? Jay should have obviously seen me this whole time. Yeah, I know. What the hell does he want, I wonder? Nothing, just some murder, I guess. Can I talk to you guys? Well, best not to bother them. Yeah. Is this not Mandy's room? I don't think there's that many classrooms. What, did I just stand on something? Did I just get on the teacher's desk? What the hell is this? Okay, this is the only classroom that I could see, though. Oh my god, he naturally smiles when you talk about Tanya? You're so freaking weird, dude. You're gonna stay neutral. He's happy that he killed her. He's like excited about that concept. I think the police are involved because Martha's at the principal's office right now. Oh crap. Is she? Stay neutral, stay neutral. Well, you are neutral. Okay, cool. Your face remained neutral. It looks strange. What, am I supposed to be scared? Oh, because Martha's like talking to the popo? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Look, man, I know we didn't spend much time together lately, but we really need to know everything you know about Tanya. Don't be that straightforward about it. She's a god now, it's fine. I do have to kill her and everyone who knows about her, but that's besides the point. It's just if it is, we're very worried about her. Well, please, could you tell us where she is? I swear I don't know. Why do you think I spent time with her anyway? Martha's known for making stuff up. That's not true. Yeah, easy on the accusations. Look, guys, why are you so bothered by it anyway? Maybe she needs some more time? Maybe she needs some more time alone? What is this, a frown? I don't know what expression you want from this. Sad, I guess? You made a sad face. This came out insincere. Dang, well, what am I supposed to look, cry? Cry about it? Do you yourself even believe this? We know Tanya for so much longer than you do. She's not like that, you know. Maybe you need to chill and let her live her life, man. Maybe you need to chill and stop ignoring the fact that she's freaking dead. Maybe you need to stop fucking around and tell us where she is. Regina Holmes. Why do you guys have last names and I don't? Where is Martha, by the way? The principal's office. We just said that. It's not important, asshole. Jim, the principal wanted to see her. So Will. Are you saying you don't know where Tanya is? No, I don't. Frickin' stop asking. So Tanya's in the principal's? I think he's already finished with her. Big Rave said he'd seen her on the roof. Is that a person? Oh, right. You wanted to see you too, by the way. Anyway, about that. Good. I'll be on my way then. Hey, wait a minute. Will, wait. You have a new task. Find Martha's classroom. I don't... Is there a second half of the school? Is it this? This one? Okay, maybe I just had to talk about it just then, and now I can walk into a room and it be Martha's classroom. Hey, Martha? I'm sorry you got yelled up by the principal. How you doing? Ellie Cooper, frick. Oh, hello. Hey there. Hi. Sorry, do we know each other? Wait, weren't you at that party? At Matt's party about a month ago? Yeah, we talked there, remember? Which probably means the party at 29271. You were there, but you don't know who this is. Sure, I remember. Why does it matter? I could just say I don't. You don't have to lie here. It's fine. Smile. Look how non-concerning. Ellie believes you. Nice. How have you been? Have you heard, by the way? The girl I was with at the party, Tanya Kennedy? Nobody seems to know where she is. Is that so? Uh-huh. I've seen the police car outside and it's a secret, but Martha Jennings is at the principal's now. It's not a secret. I've been told twice now. What's her classroom number, by the way? Martha's? Wait, why are you asking? She's in here right now anyway. I just want to wait for her. A smile, maybe? This looked really weird. Oh no! Ellie looks almost frightened. I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable talking to you. Could you leave, please? What if I ask the same thing? Oh, the frick? Why'd I make that face? You feel like you won't find out where Martha's classroom is. Hint, check the autosave. Hint, cheat is the answer. Save the last thing that I did. This one. Love that crap. Hey! Hey there. Remember you so good. Not surprised. Close that. Nope, we're fine. It's just a smile. Keep that up. Keep it up. We're excited to see ya. Let's not be creepy now. Look how... Okay, so asking where she was... Okay, because it's like, where's her classroom? And she's like, Martha sits, wait, I should be concerned. I should be sad even. Sad. This looked a bit weird. You, okay? Has something happened between you? Yeah, we're in like a tough part of our relationship right now, so if you could just help. She looks like the gossipy type. You decided to put on a show. No, I mean, how could she? She's been avoiding me for all these days. Yes, we broke up. The poor Kennedy's missing. We have to talk. Okay, so I'm actually gonna pretend I'm dating Martha, like whatever. Wait, you dated? You did not. Oh, but it's a secret. I need to tell her, honestly. I get it. Of course, I understand. It's 403, the door near this one, actually. Suave, thank you. You have a new task. Find Martha's apartment, keys, and address. Let's break into Martha's house. That's gonna be super relevant. What's this, like an open takeout box? Is this a backpack? Man. You got a key. Pack of pads. Take that, in case I need it. In case I bleed. In case I get shot. Not gonna take it. I feel like it's necessary. That's it? Okay. I don't know where her address is, though. Ah, the computer. The teacher will know where she lives. Martha Jennings. I'm not gonna write it down. You have a new task? Talk to Martha on the roof. Martha, I know where you live. I've just gained this sweet information. You better be spooked, because it's gonna be necessary. Martha? Is that you? You sitting down? That's good. Are you lighting a little fire on the roof with your little stick? In this thing? Junk food for breakfast? I wonder if she's insane. I wonder if she's insane, I say. Oh, no, don't leave. Hi. Hello, Martha. Should I smile? No, but she's been having a bad time. Should I frown? I'll be neutral. Your face remained neutral. Martha looks frightened. Frick. Oh, Martha, you frightened me. Back up. What are you doing here, Will? Why you look happy? I wanted to talk to you about something, Martha. Have you been to the principal's? No. I know you have, though. Don't change your expression there. What do you want, Will? What do you want from me? Now, you know you were the last person to see Tanya. That's all. Do you think we don't know what's happening between two of you? You think we don't know that you guys had sex? Have you talked to the officers yet? Why do you... Answer. Ah, no, put your face away. Ah, yes, I did, but I didn't tell them much. Yet, Martha. Careful with your words there. I think a certain detective wants to see me tomorrow. Name? I don't know. I can only remember it's Asian. Okay, something like Detective Yu? I'm not sure. Anyway, why do you... It's really not good to spread rumors, Martha. I'm gonna have to push you off this roof now. That's a sign of a very, very bad friend. Stop smiling! What? What are you talking about? Are you alright? What's going on, William? Oh, you're so lucky this random guy just walked up. I'll tell you what's going on, Martha. Hey, asshole. Michael! Oh, hey! Hi, Michael. Haha. It looks very friendly. Hey! Mark can see you are trying to pacify it. Oh, I freaking pissed him off. He relaxes a bit. Oh, nice. Okay. We gotta talk, man. You killed Tanya, and I forgot what my relation... No, Mike and Tanya loved each other, but she didn't like him because we were cheating. Let's talk then, Mike. Is that why you were looking for me this morning? Where's Tanya? I wouldn't know. I don't know. I'm concerned. I don't know, Mike. Mike notices you are scared of him. He feels more confident. Nice. Just fucking answer, dude. I don't have time for this. Are you going to start talking, or do you want to be like last time? Do you beat me up every time? She was dating someone who beats me up? What's with that silent treatment? Spill it, freak. Or do you want to get beat? Damn. Is this guy not Mike? Is Michael and Mike different dudes? He was so much nicer to Tanya. You want it? No! Wait, look scared. He'll be intimidated if you look scared. No, don't look scared. Yeah, scared. He likes that. You look scared. Mike relaxes a bit. Nailed it. Well then, it's in your interest to tell me where the hell my girlfriend is. Did I express myself clearly? You know what? I was having sex with his girlfriend. Now that I think about it, maybe he has all the valids to be angry. Yeah? Well, where the fuck is she then? In the boiler room, maybe? My mom died of electricity poisoning. Did you guys hear about that? Kidding me? I don't know. What was that? Oh, frick, I'm getting angry. I don't know. I say all sad because I'm so sad and I wish Tanya was alive. Wouldn't we all wish Tanya was alive? You made a sad face. I'm not sure you're aware, William. Well, you're really short. But I happen to know that little thing you did with Tanya. Behind my back. Okay, what are you gonna do about it? And the only thing keeping me from tearing your fucking head off is the fact that you know where she is. Now, do you know where she is? Man, it'd be crazy. I know that I saw a whole thing where I like murdered her or whatever. If I was actually just hiding her because she was like afraid of her boyfriend or something. And it was like, I'm a good guy. I'm totally crazy. But what if I was? Tell me, buddy. Mike is now sure you are too scared to defend yourself. I really don't know, I say, smiling, because I think this is so funny. No, not disgusted. Sorry, we're not disgusted with you, Mike. Mike, you're a great guy. I'm scared. Ah, no, no, frickin' stop, put that down. Yes. Look how sad I am, Mike. You wouldn't punch a guy who does this with his teeth. Oh. Oh, I didn't like your smile. Well, I guess that's just one thing left to do, buddy. Karate chop him to the face. Mike, please, wait. Not in front of a girl. Come on, punk. Mike is sure you are defenseless. This is your chance. Yes, I have 2 pairs of keys. Oh! Whoa! Did I just kill him? Beat Mike in a fight? Dang, who's this other person? Regina. Will, stop, you're killing him. He tried to punch me, you guys saw it, Martha. Be a good friend now, Martha. Stop it! What the fuck? Get away from Graves, you crazy. Mike, are you okay? Is that blood? He was gonna punch me. Man, can you hear us? Yeah. We need to get him to the hospital, quick. Yeah, get out of here. Scram! That was the perfect time to abscond. Youth role. You have a new task. Get to Martha's apartment. All right, Martha. I'm going to your house. Hope that doesn't freak you out. I don't even know why I'm going to your house. See, that's the scariest thing. I'm just going for fun and lols. The thing is, when a lion eats you, it's because it's instinct. It's because it's hungry. It's got a purpose. When a person goes to your house for no particular reason, that's terrifying because it's like, what is this guy even trying to do here? Where does she live? Was the house party at Martha's house? Or is this Martha's house? No, I think it's new. Martha's house. Okay, F the party. We're going to Martha's house. Hey, Martha's not home. His parents? I don't know the code for this. There's no way I can open this now. Guess I'll have to wait for somebody to come let me in. That'd be crazy. Martha! I have your keys. Why can't I get in? There's a code and not a key thing? Hey! Martha forgot her keys. I'm her co-student. Let me in! Boss her. Mob her. Get her. Oh. What the heck? Oh, it's an apartment building. Good evening. New man, excuse me asking, do you live here? Yes. I have these keys with the name Martha, which is both a girl and a boy name, to prove it. So very polite I am. Look at this, their casual guy. You smiled. You look confident, but, well, that's strange. We are a close community in this condominium, and you haven't seen you before, have I? Oh, yes, sir, most definitely. I'm sorry, my boy, it's just there have been cases of young men trying to deliver drugs here. You're the one with the face that looks like a skull, dude, asking me who's delivering. Do you want drugs? So let's just call up the connoisseur and ask him. I have the number right here. What is your last name? You decide to leave before this gets ugly? You feel that you won't get into this condo today. Hint, check the autosave. What do you mean, check the autosave? I wonder if I just don't touch this guy, like another person will come up and it'll be like a less suspicious person. Maybe a polite old lady who don't know no better? I could sit back down. What was that sound? Should I go now? Is he standing there? Frick, he's still standing here. I don't know what I would say. I looked friendly. What if I looked mad? Yeah, I do live here. What's it to you? What's it to you, you frick? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah? Made an angry face. Well, I haven't seen you before. Got a problem with that old geezer, you frick? Don't talk to me. I'm here to sell drugs. Huh? Who do you think you're talking to? Look here, young delinquent. Shut up, you old fuck. Scare him. I'm young and I'm strong. You can't beat this. Look at that face. You made an angry face. Mind your own business. What? Scram, old man. What do you want me to cut you? Whoa, frick, I got a bottle cut in my frickin' pocket. He smiles in disbelief. He smiles? What is all this? Do you think you're scaring anybody, punk? You reach into your pocket. He seems to have changed his mind. Get the hell away from me. Shove him. His voice cracks. I sure hope you'll leave this place now. Because I'm calling 911 the minute I get in my apartment. He leaves. What he said is troubling, but you have more important tasks at hand. Yeah, frick that. Oh, crap. I'm not gonna kill Martha, am I? I can't kill Martha. She's not home right now.